Today, the 31st. The 31st, got to keep reminding myself tomorrow is April Fool's Day. And I'm doing this video for the fools who dare put my name out there saying Kai is a political prostitute. Let me just educate you on what a lot of Abaconians haven't known, but what I've known. Two of my opponents in the race, one of them that put my name out there is a card-carrying member of the FNM. And they just signed up as a card-carrying member of the PLP. The card-carrying member, the FNM and PLP, just voted FNM the other day. I have never been a card-carrying member of no other party than the PLP. Another one there also supported the FNM. Two peas in a pod. They've been in Dunderstan during for a long time. George Cornish and Farron Newbold. See, George and Farron happen to be a team. They're always ganging up to try to dismember Kai or to make Kai look bad in my own town, Dunderstan. George Cornish and Farron Newbold, they do everything they can, even to the date, to try to make me look like the villain. But people are getting smarter, getting more educated. I don't need anybody to come on the video for me. Look how I put my face out there. George is trying to be the member of parliament for North Abaco by coming by the PLP. He voted PLP. So there's two in the race there that actually voted FNM. They are FNM. They are FNM until they vote PLP. I voted independent. That's a fact. What do I bring to the table? Ask another past member, MP, Renato Curry. Ask him. Kai Mills paid. I'm being braggadocious. I just saw something in him and I brought him into local government. Fill out the paperwork and tell him sign. Sign it. Coward, scary. Sign it. Took him to the PLP meeting. Everybody knows the story. For the first time in the history of the PLP in North Abaco, 40 signed on as young PLP. Never happened. Kai paid for that along with Renato. I said, Renato, give me $3. Renato, he had $3. Only one person in that meeting paid for him and his mother was Don Boodle. He knows the story. Lukey was there. Lukey was the FNM. Lukey joined me as a PLP. All those boys were basically FNM. I am the only one in the race for North Abaco can bring them FNM, that dissolution with Darren, to vote PLP. Name any other person in this race that can bring over FNM for the PLP. Right now, it's about approximately 11 person on the board that has signed up as PLP to date in North Abaco. If the PLP will call a meeting for membership in Abaco to date, the PLP hierarchy, Brave, Chester Cooper, Fred Mitchell, Obi Roberts, all of them will be shocked. I guarantee you, Kai will have over 50 persons, young people that are not interested in politics, but they know Kai. Kai will bring over 50 to 100 of them in one meeting. Y'all will be so busy writing y'all to think that the saviors come. That is why I say I have political clout. Can any other potential candidate As bad as the FNM is, as bad as the FNM is, if I were to say I'm running for the FNM, the same thing would happen. Why? Because Kai Mills got political clout. So be careful when you open this can of worm. Those of you that had that man did the video, I wonder why he doesn't put, I was doing my research, trying to find his name, but because he seems to know so much about me, I don't know anything about him. My life is an open book. That is why I run against Hubert and Perry. Hubert's prime minister, Perry's opposition. I run against the PLP and the FNM. One was leader of the FNM, one was leader of the PLP. I run and I got over 300 votes because of my name. I try to keep a good name. Only one thing they have been doing to me over the years, putting me before the magistrate court every time. That's why I'm hiding out, You see that raid there that they did in Abaco the other day with my boys at the zone? That is the only place that Kai go before I go home to the darkness. They know that Kai hangs there. So I know the intent. Same as y'all ain't got me. I can see what y'all doing. It's been going over and over, so therefore you change your direction. I am locked up and locked out. And for the first time in my life, I am afraid of a government. I've never been afraid of the PLP, never been afraid of DNA, never been afraid of any political party besides this Hubert Minnis government. That is why I'm locked up and locked out by my own account, not their account. So when you talk about the political prostitute, if common sense will tell you, if George Cornish campaigned for Darren Hempfield, him and Farron Nouveau, shouldn't they go in the back of the pack? They support the same no-good FNM government, but you won't go in the front of the pack. Want somebody now to vote for you as a PLP? And you said publicly you could never in your life, George Cornish said this in my presence, you could never ever in your life support the PLP. That's on record. Ask my buddy O.C. Cornish. You don't like when you call his name, but O.C. was there too. The chairman of the PLP president, she was there when George said it. We win. FNM. Boy, information, I got that. And there's the other one, along with that other one. I took the module with me. I was inside the PLP module when they asked to speak. This one say, I am from Abaco. That's a lie. The other one say, I'm from Abaco. That's a lie. The other one say, I'm from Abaco. The only person there was from Abaco is Kai Mills, meaning that I was born in Abaco. Y'all refugees, y'all come down to Abaco. Neither one of y'all are Abaconians. Abaco means that you were born there. You ever heard the song? You're born there, you're born there. Which one of y'all, birth certificate could say, was born in North Abaco besides Kai Mills? So watch that word political prostitute, because that got a whole lot of worms in it. And please tell me who that fella is that y'all paid to call my name. Let me educate him on who I am. He don't know the half. I talk for me. I've always talked for me. My only crime in this country is that I talk the right talk. See, if I was talking fool, they will turn a blind eye. But because I talking truth hurts. You wouldn't go left this with me. He say, Kai, no government like embarrassment. Whenever you embarrass the government, they will act. See, I embarrassed them on that church. That's why they act. I embarrassed them on the trailer at the clinic. So much that they bring in 25 Defense Force armed officers to cut me off, to stop on video, and because they know it don't go only in Abaco, it goes to the world. And by now, the world should know that this government and this prime minister Darren Henfield, our MP, our International Affairs Minister, is the waste of the waste. There has never been any before them, and there shall be no other after them. Nobody wants to be what they are today. 8 months in and can't bury the dead. I'm on that story and tell you, bury them. How dare our dead be above ground? 8 months in, Darren Henfield. How come Darren Henfield haven't even spoke to us about the virus? Haven't visited us. You know he ain't coming to Abaco now. He ain't one there with us. We are on our own. Live or dead, he got to pick up the pieces. That is why Kai can speak, because I bring political clout to the table. I just called some names. I call it. I didn't put nobody up to call no names. So if y'all want to call my names, you call it. Put your face out there. Just the end of the finger, put your face out there and call names. I got an encyclopedia of information, truthful information, because you know they want to jail me if I dare say that Hubert is the worst prime minister in the history of this country, and his legacy will be just like the trailer, parked on the side of the road, dead. I try to do this video short, but my passion gets in the way. Trying not to call no names, just the real name. George, Farron, and the rest of y'all. Y'all are the political prostitutes, because y'all voted F for them. Now you want to be the member of parliament under the PLP flag. Y'all stay with Darren till the end. That's what you ought to do. Kai cares. That's why I can say this without fear or favor. All them. It's FNM, baby. I am a card-carrying member of the PLP. Never was a card-carrying member of the FNM. Kai Case. Got political clout. I could run on my name. I don't need a political party. But to be in a political party is to bring something to the table. I bring something to the table. Kai Case. What have you got to bring to the table? Kai Case. On Kai. W-C-A-Y. I told you, don't open that can of worms.